This is something I've never told anyone, but today I need to get it off my chest. At 25, I left my home country with one suitcase, a head full of dreams, and just enough money for a one-way flight to Dubai. I told my mom, "Give me 2 years. I'll come back successful." She smiled, but her eyes were full of worry. I thought I was prepared. I wasn't. In Dubai, I quickly learned I was just another foreigner chasing gold in a desert of rejection. I applied to over 200 jobs. No replies, no callbacks. I stood in lines with dozens of others under the heat, resume in hand, with fake confidence in my voice. One day I was so desperate that I wore the same white shirt for the third day in a row. It smelled like sweat and broken pride. Still, I smiled and asked, "Are you hiring?" They looked at me like I was dirt. People stared. Some laughed. One man even told me, "Go home. You people come here and expect too much." That night I cried in the airport bathroom for 20 minutes. Not because of the words, but because I believed them. I was in a strange country, rejected by strangers, sleeping 2 hours a night in a shared room, eating once a day when I could afford it. After 3 years of scraping by, I got an email. "You're being deported." No reason, no warning, just gone. I landed back home with $4 to my name and a bruised soul. I was too ashamed to go home to my parents. I couldn't face the friends who once threw me a farewell party. Even my girlfriend blocked me. To them, I was just a failure who promised the stars and came back empty-handed. So I found a small apartment, barely livable. No electricity half the time. Rain came through the ceiling. I wrote business plans by candlelight. Literally, the only person who believed in me was my little sister. She was just 20. She sent me $10 every few days, enough for bread and water. Sometimes she skipped her own lunch to help me survive. She once told me, "You're not a failure, bro. You're just buried right now. But you're a seed, and seeds grow in the dark." Those words broke me and rebuilt me. I stopped feeling sorry for myself. I turned off my phone, cut out the noise. I picked up a second-hand laptop. Slow, cracked screen. But it worked. I studied every night. Coding, marketing, e-commerce, trading. I didn't know what would work, but I knew something had to. 1 year later, I launched my first small online store. It flopped. Then another.